Hola! We are in Panama.
Panama City, not Florida.
No, the country.
The country in Central America. Looks like, oh, there's a taxi behind us. We're walking down the middle of a street here in Panama. And this is our first day in Panama.
We got here last night after a long day of travel.
Very long day.
And the first thing we noticed when we stepped out of the airport was it was like a sauna. It is going to be hot here.
It is warm and muggy in Panama.
Yes, but beautiful. Yeah,
very, very beautiful. So this is Becky's first trip to Panama.
Yep.
This is my second. I was here a few years ago, 57 years ago. So I was 3 years old at the time. I've always wanted to come back. So Becky agreed with me to take me back to Panama.
I'm gonna guess it's changed just a little bit. Oh, the bells! Wait till you see this beautiful church.
Here we go. This is one of the oldest churches in Panama. In fact, where we are is in the middle of old Panama City. They call it Casco Viejo or Casa Antigua. And this was built by the Spanish way back in the 1600s. It wasn't actually the original capital. The original capital was destroyed by Henry Morgan, the famous rum guy. And we're gonna actually go to the original city while we're here as well. But let me spin the camera around. Look how beautiful the city center is.
If you watch our Puerto Rico videos, you'll notice that this looks a lot like old San Juan. It reminds us of it a lot. It's so cute and quaint.
And I can't wait to go right here. This is the Panama Canal Museum. And we're gonna go there, I hope today, our very first day here. And then a couple of days from now, we're gonna go on the Panama Canal. So anyway, Becky, your first impressions of Panama?
The city, as we drove here last night, well, we didn't drive, we took basically an Uber, and I mean, it's huge. Yep. The skyscrapers, it looks so modern and clean and fresh, and I was just so impressed with how big the city is.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Miami.
Yeah.
Sits right on the coast and has similar like sky-rise buildings, kind of lighter color, very beautiful.
And then of course once we got to Casco Viejo, it just reminds me of Old San Juan. It's so cute. The buildings are, the architecture, the colors, the balconies, it's all so cute.
So anyway, this is our first moments in Panama. We had a great night's sleep. And I don't know why the camera's just focusing on me and not Becky. There's Becky.
That's all right.
She's the better half of the right sights.
I was determined not to do it bun, but you might get braids a lot this trip. It's too hot to wear my hair down.
Here's what we expect in Panama right now. It's the rainy season.
Yes.
So at least while we're in Panama City, we don't really expect sunny skies all the time. So we're gonna just enjoy the rain of Panama and enjoy the city. So the first thing we're gonna do this morning is go to a breakfast spot.
Oh wow.
And
might be recruited for the service here or something.
Looks like this avenue is very well protected.
Maybe somebody important's getting ready to come down there.
Yeah. So anyway, we are gonna head down this street right here, if we're allowed to, and find a breakfast spot. All right, so funny story here. We made our way down. I was looking for a place called Casa Sucre. Let me spin the camera around. This is another beautiful area here. And then, right behind us is the Casa Sucre. And all right, so anyway, we made our way down and we talked to this gentleman right here.
Yes, on the opposite corner of Casa.
Well, what happened was we were talking to him. There's a heavy police presence here this morning, so we were trying to find out why. And I think somebody important's coming by in a big truck, he said. And then I was like, where is Casco Sucre?
And so the gentleman across the street pointed at the sign right above that.
Right there.
So we look like dumb Americanos.
And of course we are dumb Americanos, our first time here. So we found Casco Sucre. We're going to eat breakfast there, and we've heard it's very, very good. But once again, just look how beautiful these streets are behind us.
Maybe we'll see somebody famous.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, let's head on into Casco Sucre.
Look at this cute cup. It's so cute.
Look at that.
And we get a cookie.
Yeah. Cookie and sugar if you want it. We are waiting for a Panamanian style breakfast. And what did you get? Oh, an empanada. And this
You got a tamale, right?
tamale. Yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast tamale. So we are anxiously awaiting our first Panamanian meal. All right, look at this. An empanada on a banana leaf. So cool. Love that. And then Becky got the empanada.
You got a tamale on it.
Oh, yeah, this is a tamale. Yeah. Oh, it looks good. First taste of the tamale. Wow.
Is it
Really
good?
good.
Is it good?
I'm not good. Wow. Very good. Let's enjoy our breakfast. So we finished up breakfast, exploring the community. We came across a really cool place. We were walking along the street, and I was actually getting out of the way of somebody, and doors opened.
Yes, and we saw a church inside.
Church inside. So we went inside, and of course the cathedral was absolutely beautiful. And,
so ornate, and
yeah.
I mean, just statues, and so pretty.
And you remember the fellow's name that came out and showed us around?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. So Gabriel came out. Really nice guy, and showed us around, gave us a lot of information, showed us the big doors that were the original entrance to the cathedral. Maybe the coolest part was when he showed us the nativity scene.
Yeah, it's like a diorama, or I guess.
Yeah, it's like a diorama of the nativity scene. I forgot how many pieces to it, he said. He said it took 8 months to make the display.
It used to be in the presidential palace, and they moved it to that church, which is really cool. So it's open to the public. So
it was just a really cool sight to stumble upon.
It was free to go in and look around, and the guide was really awesome. Of course, there is a donation box, so if you can contribute, that's great, because it's certainly a beautiful building that deserves to be upkept.
Never know what you're going to find in I almost said Old San Juan, but no, we're not in Old San Juan. We're in Casco Viejo.
It does feel
old
like
Panama City.
Old San Juan.
All right, Becky, let's keep exploring this beautiful town. So those were just a few of the sites that we saw. Amazingly enough, what, 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah,
it feels like it's been a long time.
It does. It's almost time for lunch.
Yeah.
But we have enjoyed the city already. It is amazing.
We have loved it so far. All the buildings are so gorgeous. all sorts of historical ruins everywhere.
Yeah, so much to see and
we
do.
saw some Kuna Indians selling things.
Yeah,
so,
lots of marketplace items and stuff. It's going to be an awesome trip.
So we hope our friends and families will enjoy the videos that we come up with over the next few weeks here in the beautiful country of Panama.